Hi, this is Mrs. Robertson, and today is our day 2 of multiplying with decimals that are signed numbers. We're going to start by grading our problems for homework last night. Here are the answers to the word problems. If you have any questions, please ask, and I'll be happy to go over it in more detail. Number 1, you add the numbers together, lining the decimal point up, and you have 33 and 67/100. Number 2, this one was a little tricky because they wanted to know how much money he had before he went into the bookstore. On this one, you do add, because when he left, he had $10.52 and he had spent $6.39. You line your decimal point up, and the answer is $16.91. Number 3, there are several ways to do problem number 3. He needs 1.5 ounces of scented oil to make a batch of soap. If he wants to make 2 batches of lavender and 2 batches of vanilla, how much money will he need for the oils? Well, 2 batches means that he's going to need 3 ounces of soap. So 3 times $1.54 is $4.62. And then 3 ounces for 2 batches of soap times $1.65 means the vanilla will cost $4.95. So you add the 2 oils together that he had to get, and the total amount spent is $9.57. Number 4, in this problem, it tells you what to do. It says he needs to multiply the total kilometers by 6,200. When you do that, you get 144 and 646 miles. Any questions? Number 5. In problem number 5, it says, what is the difference? The difference means you're going to subtract to get the answer. So in this problem, when you subtract, you get 1.55 hours. In number 6, it's another one. How much less is the distance? You're going to subtract, and you get 8.52 miles. Now, on this one, make sure you put your labels in case you didn't, and dollar signs. Remember, the dollar signs go in front of the numbers, not behind. In number 7, you're going to subtract. Now, the key thing I did here, they both were above sea level, so they were both positive. So I subtract 576.54 feet minus 408 and 6/10 feet, and I have 167 and 94 feet. Are there any questions? All right, in number 8, the peaches are $2.50 a pound. She buys 3.5 pounds. You multiply and get $8.75. Are there any questions? Yes.
For number 7, I got 16 for 7.
Okay. On this one, you line them up, and I think you put your decimal point in the wrong spot, because when you add and subtract, you line them up. Yeah. Be careful on the quiz tomorrow. On the quiz tomorrow, there will be adding, subtracting, and multiplying. No division on the quiz tomorrow, but you have to know how to do the other 3 things. Any other questions? Now let's go to the 12 problems that you had to do for homework. It's this worksheet, not the Bell work. We're not ready to grade Bell work yet. Okay, does everyone have this paper ready to grade? All right. Number 1, negative times negative is positive, and it's positive 27/100. Number 2, negative times positive is negative, and you're going to get negative 4 and 42/100. All right, look at number 3. All right, so in number 3, we have a positive times a negative, and you're going to get a negative 5 and 886 thousandths. Any questions? All right, number 4. Negative times negative is positive. Positive 221 and 192 thousandths. Now, when I grade the papers, do I want to see just the answers? No, I will think that you cheated and used a calculator. You always show your work. On the quiz tomorrow, you get points for the work and points for the answer. The work is worth as many points as the answer. So make sure you show your work. And there are a couple real easy ones you might do in your head, but show your work so you can get your easy points. Yes?
I don't understand how you got 221.
Okay, so let's go over this one. It doesn't matter which number you put on top. Did you have 17.2 on top on your paper?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why it's going to look a little different. I chose 12.86 because it has more digits. I like to put the number with the most digits on top. Then I don't think I have to work as hard. But since I did it this way, 2 times 6 is 12, carry a 1. 2 times 8 is 16, plus the 1 is 17, carry a 1. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5, and 2 times 1 is 2. Now, before I multiply by the 7, I put down one place value, 0. 7 times 6 is 42, put down a 2, carry a 4. 7 times 8 is 56, plus 4 is 60, put down a 0, carry a 6. 7 times 2 is 14, plus 6 is 20, put down a 0, carry a 2. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 2 is 9. Then I'm going to multiply by the 1. There are 2 numbers behind the 1, so I put down 2 place value zeros. 1 times 6 is 6, 1 times 8 is 8, 1 times 2 is 2, and 1 times 1 is 1. I add the numbers together, and I end up with a positive 221 and 192 thousandths. Any questions? All right. Number 5. Positive times positive is going to be positive, and I have 0.0168. Now on this one, how many numbers are behind the decimal point? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4. This was an empty blank. And what digit did I put on the empty blank? Yes, a 0. When you have an empty blank, you fill it with a 0. Number 6. Positive times negative is negative. And I have negative 98 thousandths. Any questions on that one? Number 7. Negative times negative is positive. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers behind the decimal point, and I have 4 and 15,656 hundred thousandths. Everyone okay with that?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Number 8. Positive times negative is negative. 52 and 19,612 hundred thousandths. Any questions? On the back side, let's see, I don't have those finished, so we'll have to quickly do those problems here. 4 and 68 hundredths times a negative 34 thousandths. 4 times 8 is 32, carry a 3. 24 plus 3 is 27, put down a 7, carry a 2. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 2 is 18. Put a place value 0 down. 3 times 8 is 24, put down a 4, carry a 2. 3 times 6 is 18, plus 2 is 9, plus 2 is 20, put down a 0, carry a 2. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 2 is 14. I don't need to multiply by the 0. Add the numbers together. How many numbers are behind the decimal point in the problem? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the answer is a negative 15,912 hundred thousandths. Number 10, I'm going to put 4 and 5 hundredths on top, times negative 2 and 9 tenths. The signs are different, so my answer will be negative for that one. 9 times 5 is 45, put down a 5, carry a 4, 0 plus 4 is 4, and 9 times 4 is 36. Put a place value 0 down. 2 times 5 is 10, put down a 0, carry a 1. 2 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1, and 2 times 4 is 8. Add the numbers together. How many numbers are behind the decimal point? 3, and the answer is negative 11 and 745 thousandths. Any questions? All right, the last two. A mine produces 42 and 5/10 tons of coal per hour. How much coal will the mine produce in 9.5 hours? Well, you're going to multiply 42 and 5/10 times 9 and 5/10, 25, carry a 2. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12. Put down the 2, carry the 1. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 1 is 21. Put a place value 0 down and multiply. 9 times 5 is 45. Put down a 5, carry a 4. 9 times 2 is 18, plus 4 is 22. Put down a 2, carry a 2. 9 times 4 is 36, plus 2 is 38. Add your numbers together. How many numbers are behind a decimal point in the problem? 2. And it's a positive 403 and 75 hundredths. How much coal? It will be tons. Make sure you have the word tons after it. Number 12, Miss Morgan bought 3 and 5/10 pounds of bananas at 51 cents a pound and 4 and 5/10 of pineapple at $1.19 a pound. How much did she pay for the bananas and the pineapple? Well, you take 3 and 5/10 times 51 cents. Excuse me, 0.1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 3 is 3. Place value 0, 25. Carry a 2. 15 plus 2 is 17. Add them together. And the bananas, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to have to round that to a dollar's place in just a moment. Next one, we have to figure out how much the pineapple. Pineapple is $1.19 a pound. And you are getting 4.5 pounds of pineapple. How much will this cost? Well, 5 times 9 is 45, carry a 4, 5 plus 4 is 9, and 5 times 1 is 5. Place value 0, 36, put down a 6, carry a 3, 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 7, or plus 3 is 7, and 4 times 1 is 4. Add your numbers together. 13, carry a 1. How many numbers are behind the decimal point? 3. Ooh, $5. So we got to round it to the pennies place. This one will be $1.70 what? What will the 5 turn the 8 into? A 9, $1.79. What will this 5 turn that 5 into? A 6, $5.36. So we add them together, $1.79 plus $5.36. Now, kids, it didn't say round to the nearest cent, so if you had it in the thousands, that's okay. I wouldn't count it wrong today because it did not say round to the nearest cent. 15, carry a 1, 11, carry a 1, and it's going to cost them $7.15. Any questions? All right, now I'm going to walk around to see how many of you are done with your bell work problems. It's the 12 problems you were supposed to do when you came in. And then I'll give you the answers to those in just a moment. Here are the answers to the 12 problems that you had to do for classwork today. Actually, it was bell work, which turned into classwork. So you can tell what the answers are. They're highlighted. You can put pause on when watching these if you need more time to check your answers. Here are the bottom 6 problems. In number 12, I did round the answer to the nearest hundredth. When rounding, you find the place value that you're to round it to. 3 is in the hundredths. You then look at the number behind it. If the number behind is 5 or higher, you round it up. If it's lower than a 5, if it's a 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, the number in the identified place stays the same. In this case, it stays the same. So the answer is negative 362 and 23/100. Now, just to remind you again, your homework, you are to do on the back of this worksheet 10 to 27 and problem number 43. Then a few more problems, 5 more problems to help you to be ready for the quiz tomorrow. Here we have some adding and subtracting. It makes a shovel. So the problems to do to help you get ready for the add and subtraction part of tomorrow's quiz, do 33 to 36 and 39. Again, it sort of makes like a shovel or something there. So those are the 5 adding and subtracting problems to help you get ready for the quiz tomorrow. Have a good day.